Hi guys. Hey, hopefully my face is on here. Anyways, I wanted to go over a few things, reminders from last year and some new stuff so that you can start getting ready to be amazing already. Sorry I'm not here. Will tell you that I am super strict at prints this year for you guys. Super, super strict. They need to be clean, they need to be printed well, so take your time. You will be graded very harshly. So I'm going to go over some things to help you out with that, all right? So first off, in my desk drawer, in the top drawer, we have these things. These are called loops. When you're done using them, please put them back in here. But what you do is when you have your negatives on the light table, you can set this over them and it'll magnify them so you can see your pictures better. So you can make sure you pick a good picture that's in focus. These right here are super duper awesome. These are called spot pens. Okay? And they range, well, let me get the one that has all the pins in it. Okay, they range from 0 to 10. Sorry, from 1 to 10. Okay? A 1 is light gray and a 10 is black. And so what happens is, say you have a little white speck in your picture, what you can do is you figure out the gray that it fits best, okay? So if it's a medium gray, maybe a 5 or a 4, and you take this out, and on your spot in your picture, very, very, very lightly, you're going to tap little tiny, 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 tiny dots, okay? You're gonna shake what your mama gave you. Haha. You're just gonna shake like you're old and shaky, all right? And these tiny, tiny dots, you wanna do tiny, you don't want to blob, because that's gonna stand out. Those tiny, tiny dots will help conceal any blemishes that you have in your photo. All right, these are very expensive, so again, please put them back when you're done with them. I can show you more how to use them when I'm back. All right. Speaking of, let's see, negatives. My suggestion, instead of leaving your negatives in here to dry, I would blow dry them right away and put them in a negative sleeve. Okay, you can blow dry them, no problem. Just make sure that you're not blow drying them too close so that you burn the negatives. All right, and Miss Blackwood, you guys read this in the syllabus, but you need to make sure that you are keeping a whole separate binder for, we'll see me, look at me, a whole separate binder for advanced. It needs to have the negative sleeves. You are doing a proof sheet for every roll of film, okay? So when I look at that binder, it should be negatives, proof sheet, negatives, proof sheet, negatives, proof sheet, all right? And I even suggest maybe getting a few of these clear sheets. Let's see, that one doesn't have any. Get a few of like these clear sheets here at a store. There we go. Probably should do that. And you can keep your photos in them from like that roll of film. So you'll end up having negatives, proof sheet, photos. I should actually show you. I have mine. So let me go to that. So this is one I have. And the stuff is falling out. Okay, but you can see, so I have negatives and then the proof sheet. And then, sorry this video is awful. I'm sure you're all laughing at me right now. And then the pictures, okay? And we will have notebook checks at least once a quarter, sometimes twice. So you need to make sure you're keeping that organized. All right, and this is just to keep your film clean and neat and all that. Okay, in the dark room, I want to go over a few things. Okay, also, please always cut your film on the light table. Do not set it anywhere else. That's how it gets scratches in it. All right. In the dark room. Oh, it's so dark in here. All right. A reminder. This is the don't touch knob. Don't touch it. Okay, a lot of these have been touched. Well, they were clean last year, so that's why. So don't touch it, okay? A reminder, your focus, your brightness. We should always print at the dimmest. If you need to, you can go up 2 clicks. Don't go farther than that. And your size, okay? You guys will start out by printing 5x7s. Okay, so all your projects will be 5x7s unless otherwise stated. So in here, I did want to go over this handy thing that always floats around somewhere. This is called a grain focuser, and it is so fantastic. What you do is when you're focusing your picture, okay, so I'm focusing a picture right here. I'm going to set it under the light, and I'm going to look through it. And what this does is it magnifies the grain. So it magnifies all the little dots in your photo. And you look through it while you have your hand on the focus knob, and focus your picture to when you see all those little dots nice and sharp. When you see all those little dots nice and sharp, that means your picture's in focus. So if it still comes out of focus, it's because you took it out of focus. All right, and don't forget, I know it's not set up, but it's going to be developer, stop, fix, till it shows up, 30 seconds, 5 minutes, and a 5-minute wash. You really need to make sure you're doing those 5 minutes, or else your pictures will end up turning brown and ugly, okay? I already have some of the pictures from last year that I kept turning. Okay, and then one last little thing here, the cameras. Okay, so remember, if something is blinking, it means something's wrong. If the little film icon is blinking, it's because it didn't load right. Okay? It's not the batteries. Or if the battery is blinking, it's probably because the shutter got stuck. The batteries hardly ever wear out. I only have to replace them like once in the middle of the year. All right, so try the shutter first, try the film first before you conclude it's the batteries, please. All right, and we're not shooting on green square. Okay, this one does need batteries, it's out. Of course. When in doubt, shoot in P. Remember, TV is for shutter speeds. AV is for good and bad depth. Shutter speeds, a fast shutter speed freezes motion. A slow shutter speed blurs it. And for aperture, a high aperture like a 16 or 11 or a 22 is good depth. And a low aperture like 5.6 or 4.0 is bad depth. All right. Please help Miss Blackwood keep this place organized. It's actually kind of quite a mess right now. So if you guys can, help her clean it up. You're in advanced class, you know what's going on. Checking out cameras, just like last year, you guys can check them out right away during your period. You don't have to wait for the rest of the day. You just check it out and hang it on the day it is that day. All right, and bring it back the next day. So lucky you guys, you don't have to wait till 6th period. Oh wait, I have you 6th period. JK. So, all right. I forgot I had you 6th period. That's pretty funny. That's cool. You got 6th period. I like it. I hope you like it. I mean, that's a good way to end the day, right? Hopefully that was it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to text and ask me. Don't mind. Miss Blackwood has my number. I'm not going to shout it out on this though, because I'm putting it on YouTube. And yeah, good luck, good job. I believe in you guys. You're awesome, and can't wait to get back to you. Okay, bye.